2 minute drill. Let's get it.
So another man can discipline your child? That's what you telling me?
He gotta be, bro.
Nigga, please.
You tripping? You go. You
Nigga, please.
if you not there, you there 24 hours with your children.
I don't give a damn.
So you don't give a damn if your child be half raised.
Nah, you
As
call
long as
me.
you the only one.
You call me.
You ain't gonna always be available,
you
bro.
call me. I'ma always be available for mine.
Yeah, for a phone call.
I'ma always be available.
Sometimes situations happen. Somebody need to be there on the spot, like it's up now.
Yeah.
Your phone call ain't gonna get it all the
I
time.
mean, just don't put your hands on my kid.
I get it.
Yeah, don't put your hands. My daddy was like that.
Hey, you know what? Vice versa. Like if I'm in a situation like your
Yeah.
kid's bad and I'm dating this chick and her baby dad is supposed to be Goonie, I don't care about that. Like, come get choked out too. I'll be on that type of time too.
see,
So we both just be up.
That's how. Yeah.
But I choose to now. One thing on this end, I'd be like, hey, I respect the fact them. I know them your kids, them not mine.
Yeah.
But I'm accepting them. Like I'm gonna treat them like they mine.
Yeah, I bet
While-
not hear you even yell at my goddamn kids.
Oh yeah, we be.
Yeah, I bet not hear you. I bet not hear you raise your tone.
Hey, them
at my damn kids.
Them better be some good kids.
Yeah.
They better be good as motherfucker.
Hey, I'm coming over. Say,
You
I'm
ain't-
coming over,
And
I ain't knocking.
You don't have to.
I ain't knocking.
They'll be outside.
Yeah, all right.
If I pay the
have my
bills
kids outside then.
with their suitcase.
Yeah, have my
Come
side.
get them.
Yeah.
Come get 'em out my house.
However that go.
Yeah, come get them.
Just don't.
That's what
yeah,
you gonna do there.
Because that shit gonna get
Man,
real
it's
bad.
yeah.
It get real bad.
But it's
get
a
real
lot of
ugly.
good men out there that's dating people's ex that's with all the smoke too. So
Yeah.
I learned, you have to learn this shit over maturity. Like, you know what I'm saying? You get mature, like, hey man, it ain't gotta be confrontational. Yeah. It take a village to raise a family.
Yeah, that's cool.
That's
Just don't yell at my motherfucking kids.
That ain't the best advice. I'm just telling you, I don't agree with that. Like,
man.
but like I said, don't abuse my children.
Yeah, no.
I'm not gonna allow that. But hey, yeah, my son, when he knew like, hey man, dad'll do anything, he started taking advantage of that.
Yeah.
And when I seen that, I pulled back.
Yeah.
I'm like, nah, bro. He need to say something. You're not gonna disrespect that man. That man.
No, you can't. You can. You know what I'm saying? Like,
And he don't have to call me when my teenage son is disrespecting him. I'm like, hey, you put them pants on because he might be your step or whatever. But if your child rail with a grown man in the streets that don't know him, they're gonna smoke him.
that's a fact.
So I would rather this other man go ahead and say something to him for my son go out there and get killed.
I never watched this clip all the way. And that's a lot to unpack. Like, it's more than I could unpack in 2 minutes, man. And I'm going to just try and give bullet points, man. The guy that you see on the screen, I don't think that's the most mature individual. The guy who was on the right, pretty sure he was on the right because he was looking, to his side the whole time. That individual is more understanding of the circumstances. When it comes to the guy that we have on the screen, this guy is just, when you say don't even yell at my kids, I can't really say much to that as far as, him. I can't say much to his standards or anything like that. The only thing I can say is if a woman is watching this and you got kids, this is why niggas don't be wanting to fucking deal with you. Because who is about to deal with a nigga like this, bro? Who wants it? I don't care if you get the most He-Man motherfucking Master of the Universe buff and he got like 18 Glocks he bringing into your, like, the only way a dude is going to want to deal with a motherfucker like this is if they just love smoke. If they just love confrontation. And do you really, and this is the thing, I was going to say, do you really want a guy that absolutely loves confrontation and lives for confrontation? But the answer to that is yeah. Because a lot of chicks like a lot of roughneck dudes. I seen a dude do something the other day. He like hold a dude or something like that. Matter of fact, it was a compilation that I wanted to react to. He's a bully. The dude is a bully, basically. And chicks is saying, oh, I want my man to be like that. So if you get a guy who has a temperament for violence, yeah, the chicks will be into him. Way too much to unpack in just 2 minutes. But I'm going to say something very quickly. A lot of y'all are completely anti-single mothers. I'm not. The thing that I say, one of the things that I say to make it a condition where dating a single mother is the baby dad has to be completely out of the picture. The best situation is if the baby dad is dead. And that might sound fucked up. But when you look at a guy like the guy that I have on the screen to where he like, you better not even yell at my kids. Who want to go through that for some kids that they actually raising and paying for that's not theirs? Just so you can like you going through all that just so you can get this baby mom coochie and have a relationship with this baby mom. That's why I say, like, if you just erase the variable of a dad, like that dad, the biological dad, it actually becomes a lot easier. I really feel like that eliminates at least a third of the issues. If she got two baby dads, man, chalk it up.
So recently I caught up with an old friend and she was telling me that she got divorced. And I was so surprised because her and her husband were such a cute couple and they had been together for 11 years. So I asked her, like, what happened? I figured something bad happened. She's like, honestly, I was just bored. Like, my husband, all he did was work. I was a stay-at-home mom. We had 3 kids and I just got lonely and bored. And she says that when she would bring it up, like, he would take her out, but it was just boring to her. Like, she needed some excitement in her life. She just felt like she was just a mom and a wife, and her husband just wasn't doing that for her. And she had other friends that had, boyfriends, or like they had just got married, and they were always going out, always going on vacation, always partying, like going to the club, going to the bar, hanging out with friends, and they did none of that. And when she would bring it up to her husband would always tell her, like, I gotta work. Like, they had a big house. They had nice things. Like, he was just trying to work. So they ended up getting divorced. And now, she's single. She lives alone. She's working. And she's dating. So then I told her, oh, well, that must be exciting, like dating and stuff. And she's like, no, I fucking hate it. And I was like, why? And she's like, because all they want to do is just have fun. They just want to go to the club. They just want to go to the bar. They just want to hang out, have a good time, and then that's it. She said no one wants to help me out. Like, I'm trying to find someone that's going to help take care of my kids. She's like, I just want someone to be a provider, not just a good time. So I was all like, well, wasn't that what your husband was doing? And she's like, I know. And I guess now her ex-husband is dating someone, like, seriously. They have been divorced for a total of 3 years, and he has been dating this girl for 2 years. She has 2 kids, and they're already living together. She says that he's fully taking care of her. Like, the girl doesn't work. She's a stay-at-home mom. They haven't had any new kids, but they're planning on having kids. And she's pissed because she's like, how can he move on so fast? Like, I can't even find nobody, and he just found someone so quick, and he didn't even want to give us another try, like, blah, blah, blah. And I was so confused because I was like, okay, so you divorced him because he was always working and you were bored. So now you are single, going out, having a good time, dating, but you don't like that. Now you want someone to take care of you, a provider. And your ex-husband, all he wanted to do was be a provider. That's why now he is dating someone who he has no problem providing for her and her kids. And she's pissed because she's like, why would he go and find someone who has kids? Like, he already has kids. Why would he want to take on that responsibility? And I'm like, wait, aren't you looking for someone to take on that responsibility? I was just giving her a hard time, not gonna lie, because it was kind of funny to me, because I was like, I could tell that she regretted her decision. I could tell. And I've seen a lot of people do shit like this where they get divorced for reasons that are not, I'm not gonna say they're not valid, because everybody's feelings are valid.
No, they're not.
But they're fixable problems. Like, I don't know if you guys have this wrong idea of marriage that it's supposed to be like fun and happy all the time. It's not. I feel like every relationship literally depends on compromise. Like, you gotta compromise something. You cannot have everything. And to be honest with you, like, if she was willing to give up on him that quick, like, maybe she just didn't love him that much. Because I cannot even imagine just me being like, oh, I'm bored, I'm gonna divorce my husband, like, no, you figure it out, you work it out. But I could tell that she's regretting it, because what she thought she wanted is not what she thought she wanted.
Now, I'm sure you've seen this video a bunch of times, but I got to put my 2 cents in on it. And the chick she is talking about is just a tremendous idiot because what she wanted when she was, it's a grass is greener situation. What she wanted when she was married was excitement. She wasn't getting excitement, so she decided to blow up her family. Again, all of what she wants represents her happiness. So she sacrificed her family for her happiness. Boom. She started dating. It was exciting. Oh my goodness. Like it's so exciting. And then it wasn't. And then it wasn't. And now you're tired of the excitement and the fun. You want stability again, which is something you already had. So that's automatically you're stupid. Like you didn't realize what you had when you had it. But then we go a step further. What she wants out of the guys that she is dating, she wants somebody to come in and provide her stability for her and her kids and things like that. But like she said, she can't get that from these guys now. And the irony is, what did her man do? What did her old husband do? He went and found a woman with kids, is providing that woman the stability that the ex-wife used to have. And the ex-wife questioned it, like, oh, why is that? And it's like the chick in the video said, like, this is what you want now. Like, so why are you questioning him doing for another woman what you want a guy to do for you, but a guy won't do for you, and that guy was doing for you? It's like you are an idiot every step of the way. And I'm grateful for this chick right here coming out and exposing this through the video and stuff like that, because you got chicks out here who are advocating divorcing good dudes all over TikTok. This proves that shouldn't be the case.
That man will become obsessed with you, paying all of your bills, taking you to the best places, giving you the finer things in life if you just learned how to decenter him. Let me teach you how. So many of you are overly available for men, placing them on pedestals, giving them every single thing that their hearts desire, and still don't see any results, still don't see any rings on your finger, still don't see men doing the things that you actually want them to do. The minute you decenter men and start focusing on yourself and start focusing on the things that you want out of life is the minute that that man will change every single way that he deals with you. Don't believe me? Try it. As soon as you decenter these men, and as soon as you start focusing on yourself, instead of worrying about how to get a man, how to keep a man, how to this, how to that, that is how you're going to attract the high value provider man. Men literally feel your desperation energy when you put them first. Men literally feel when you do not have other hobbies outside of them, when you've made them your everything. When you prioritize yourself and you raise your standards and you know your worth and you treat them with respect, but you don't make them your everything. They come at you completely different and treating you the way that you want because they want to become that center. How you flip this is they're working towards being your everything, but you never let them become your everything. You still maintain some sort of independence while allowing them to work hard to earn your trust, to earn you, to earn your body, to earn your respect, to earn whatever small rewards that you're giving them. Over time, ladies, this man will be doing so much for you and you've completely decentered him, and now you have the man of your dreams, all because you've learned to stop obsessing over men and being so focused on the outcome of obtaining a man. You have now made yourself the priority. Now men will want to make you their priority.
The reason I put this in here is because this is bad game. And it's another reason, but I'll get to that later. This is the same stuff that people in the manosphere, oh man, if you focus on your purpose, the babes will come. Or, oh, if you just go and get money, the babes will come. And then you find out after actually hitting the finish line that you don't got no bitches. And it's the same thing with this. Like this whole go work on yourself and just focus on yourself and they gonna come. No, you're not being specific enough. You're not telling her to go and get the BBL or work on your glutes so your butt pop out more. You're not telling her that. You're just saying work on yourself. And the guys is gonna be obsessed with you. Decenter man, take men out of the picture and just focus on you. So this is the female version of that advice, but I want to point out something that is very funny about this to me. The language she is using and what she is saying, like, oh, guys will have to earn you and all of this stuff. It's almost like a lot of women are just succubuses, energy vampires, and they just want to take, take, and take. When you listen to men in the narrative that they have, the counter narrative as far as just focus on yourself and focus on your purpose and stuff like that, we are not focused on sucking. Like, we don't expect as a result to suck anything away from a woman as far as making her chase us and all of this stuff. Like, these chicks really don't be looking to provide any value for men. And what she is pretty much painting as far as a picture is she's trying to paint this like this is some expert manipulation tactic and that you can have men eating out of the palm of your hand. When you listen to dudes talk all throughout the pickup sphere and stuff like most dudes do not talk like this. Very predatory shit she's saying.
My body count is 1,572, and so I don't think body count should matter, to be honest. Like, I don't know. I've heard a lot of numbers, and it just doesn't really matter.
Okay.
Are you speechless?
Yeah, just kind of said you're
Excuse me, you can't shame people because of their body count.
1,500, whatever the f.
72. 72.
That's insane. I'm gonna keep it real.
Just say you're jealous.
Yeah, I'm so jealous.
I don't think being a virgin matters because, again, same with body count, like it doesn't really affect anything.
My body count's 0, but I wouldn't say body count really matters to me. Unless you're in the double digits, then that's crazy.
Oh, it's okay, I'm in quadruple digits, so we're good.
Yeah.
Now, to be fair, I don't know the source of this footage, and she could be trolling, she could be capping, she could be lying, you know, just for the clicks and views and stuff like that. I don't know. But I will say that is, like, I'm not going to lie to you, man. Like, when I think of turbo thoughts, I think of numbers like 300, 200, past 150. Like, just, you out of here. But when we get to numbers like 800, 1,000, anything over 1,000, man, like, how, like, do you actually even reject dudes? Do you, bruh? And then I'm gonna keep it so real with you. Being the dude that gets rejected by a chick who has over 1,000 bodies, and you know it, that's gotta be some mortifying shit, bro. That's gotta, especially, I'm gonna tell you the dudes who, okay, you brought her to the crib for the train, but she smashes everybody but you. And she says in front of everybody, I'll do all y'all except him. That's gotta, man, I ain't gonna lie, bro. That's gotta be the worst shit ever. I'm not gonna lie. But the thing you're not gonna see her talk about is the trauma that led to her being the prolific whore that she ended up becoming. You're not gonna see her talk about, man, you know, something happened to me when I was 12, when I was 8, or whatever the case may be. You're not gonna see her talk about, you know, the daddy relationship. Oh yeah, my dad just was never there. I had a stepdad. I rebelled against him because he thought he could control me. Like, you're not gonna see that stuff. And that type of stuff, those two things that I mentioned, daddy issues and trauma, make turbo thoughts.
Will you let a guy fly you out?
It depends. But the number one rule is if a fly you out, you don't pay for nothing. You don't pay for nothing. Nothing. Leave your purse at home.
I ain't got no money.
Barely bring clothes. I only bring lip gloss. Yeah. I think.
We're not even going 2 minutes for that. I'm going to just say two things. Number one, man, don't fly chicks out. It's that simple. Don't fly chicks out. What is you doing flying chicks out? Like, don't be a super trick. It's very unbeneficial, man. The second, like, if you're going to trick, just keep it cool, man. And get the coochie with the bare minimum tricking that you could do, bro. Don't fly them out, man. Dudes be getting, they be flying chicks out and be getting finessed. Like, damn, you flew her out and she not even having sex with you. That's crazy. So that's the first thing. The second thing is, this is how come this one is going to be short. Who is flying these chicks out, man? Come on, man. Stop it. Yeah, I'm done, man. Let me know your thoughts. I'm gone.